Hello guys, Lewis here. Today I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna read a story based directly from my DeviantArt channel. If you don't know, I have a channel here, as you see, and this is where my Super Eeveelution content is currently in, because I'm no longer doing YouTube, because YouTube is freaking terrible on the algorithm. This site where it's better. Some of you may know me there, some of you may not, but this is my channel for example, as you see here, where all my artwork goes into. But today I'm going to be reading a story based on the Super Eeveelution, so you can understand about my character self and them better, and see how I make stories from that content. And see here, this is all my most of the artwork that I did here. Let's see, see all the Super Eeveelution content that I put up. Some of you may have seen on YouTube, but this is where they all archived. So be sure to, if you haven't seen it, be sure to go there and check it out, so you get the idea about my characters, including my OC self. One second. Okay, I'm back. But yeah, this is where you see all the art that I've done. I don't usually do color, but because most of the time it's I just do straight up pencil. Unlike most people do. Like, I still do the old-fashioned hand art like this. But as you see here, this is all archived, including this here, my main card, the Mod 7. Be sure to check that out, because I think a lot of you missed it, for real. But I'm gonna read one of the stories, not in particular order. But I'm gonna do one of them so you can get the idea. Now the earliest ones down here, from here to here, they're a little outdated. I gotta rework them, but most around here onwards, they're those you should check those out if you can. The latest one I haven't done not too long ago, but most of them you likely missed because I did not mention them in YouTube. So, and for obvious reasons, because YouTube's algorithm is just stuck. So, because it's really killing my chances of being noticed. So, DeviantArt in comparison works better. So, I'm gonna read one of them. Get the idea. Super basketball. I think this one will be fun. Super Eeveelutions versus basketball. This one's is technically a filler story, but it is related to my main project story, specifically the post-ending 7th chapter, Super Eeveelution versus basketball. A spin-off story based on this post-ending 7th chapter, where it's Blackie and Speedy, which those are the they are the Jolteon and Umbreon, based alter egos of Queen Lassiter. Since attempts to play a game basketball with Little. My OC stuff. One day, at Little's mansion in the outskirts of Cancel in the Pokemon world, our hero is playing basketball alone at a small indoor court in the basement of his mansion. He has a mansion in the basement there. In the past, Little himself was a successful gold medal player at the Olympics during his older adventures in the Song and Mara worlds. Although a little rusty, he's able to shoot a few three-pointers and even down a slam dunk. Yeah, I still got it. However, he didn't know he was being watched. At the door leading to the court, two of Queen Leslie's 8 reincarnations, Speedy and Blackie, the cool Jolteon and Umbreon alter egos, give a knock and enter. Nah. Oh, hey, Speedy. Hello there, Little. Hello there, Little. Dang, that's off. Hello there, Little. What's up, you two? Watching me? You want to play basketball too? We just happened to walk by and see you play. So yes, we might watch you. Alright, no problem. Little resumes his game. He takes a short range shot. It was successful. Next, he attempts another three-point throw, but he misses. Darn it, those shots always trick me. Say, Little? Yeah. Does anybody in this world know you play basketball? Not really. The only kind of sport everyone in this territory knows I've done aside from being a former legendary hero or champion race driver is, of course, I used to be the Pokemon champion in Cancel. Huh. Not even your friends Cynthia, DeviantArt, or Iris know? Nope. As far as the universe is concerned, only you girls, Fluttershy, Princess Cadence, and my friends in the Song and Marvelous are aware of this. Kind of sad, really, because I won 5 gold medals at the Olympics of this particular sport alone. We saw the many things you earned in the nearby trophy room. You definitely did a lot, but now it seems half of your accomplishments are forgotten, such as this. You know, they don't even matter anymore. Not even the Universe Fighting Champion trophy I had, which is a 5-foot tall and 2-foot wide glittery trophy mixed with gold and platinum. Yeah, that's the ultimate trophy in the store. Speaking back, why do you say that? Because, okay, to be honest, we all know we can't live forever. Me personally, I had technically already completed my mission, which is to become the Universe Fighting Champion. If that is the case, why are you so bent on reclaiming it back from Goku? Why didn't you just let it go and move on? I can't explain. When I lost the title, everything inside me exploded. I feel like all the achievements I had done so long, it was a waste. So now my goal is basically now revenge. But the reason I'm doing it now, obviously, I had to help Queen Lassiter, all of you, to destroy this unknown villain who took out you and Queen Duchess's race. This is because I love you. Speedy and Blackie both embrace Little into their large paws and body. You're such a sweet man, Little. No matter the odds stacked against you or us. The three soon resumed their conversation about basketball. Little, I believe you're one of the highest jumpers in the world, am I right? Yup, still am today. Little drops the basketball and performs a powerful standing vertical leap without using his superpowers. His feet reach a height of 57 inches, which is really high to be exact. Based on his 5'8" height, this is more than enough to make him reach the rim of the basketball hoop and even surpass that Michael Jordan's 45 plus inches, which is excellent in his own right. But 57 is very, very, very high. That's superhuman. But you got to keep in mind, Little himself is superhuman though. No, so this is fancy. Wow, that's pretty good. You can easily dunk the rim, no problem. After all, my shots in basketball are based on dunks. In fact, this is how I trade my jumping moves. Oh yeah, Michael Jordan fan? Indeed, as you see by the logo on the floor. I even own a replica of his original 1984 Chicago Bulls jersey and learned many moves from himself. Oh? In that case, let's see you do a slam dunk. Speedy passes the middle of the ball. He charges to the hoop and leaps into the air, and then swings his arm down for a shot. But this time, Lou intentionally lets himself hang on to the rim with one of his hands and turns his back to face the Super Eeveelutions. See how this is? The rim is 10 feet. Now, what the? Speedy and Blackie, who normally stand 5 feet at the shoulder, they're actually 6 feet and a half tall actually, but they're about 5 feet in the at the shoulder, not at the head. Walked up and slowly began to stand on two legs. Now in the upright position, the Super Eeveelution's heads are much higher than Lil is at 12 feet. The form puts his left paw on the rim next to Lil's hand, making it appear she is very easily dunking without the need of jumping. Hey! No fair, you two. That's cheating. Who says being tall is cheating, Lil? Have you seen Space Jam? Black Lee grabs him. Black gently grabs him and puts him to the ground like a doll. Lil in his head. What the hell? Them colored beasts are freaking huge. Not even Princess Celestia stands over that high with a loop. It would be impossible to dunk against. One thing for sure, if Queen Lassie or any of her counterparts would stand and reach a rim like this, they would effortlessly rip it off the glass. Keep messing up. Little Quality picks up the basketball, but then a light bulb appears over his head. As a giant alien Jolteon and Umbreon attempt to return back to their normal posture, he halts the form. Hold it, Speedy. Stay standing like that, Shady Girl. I want to see something. Make it quick, because I can't stay upright forever. Can you do a defensive position right in front of the basket? Speedy begins to stand like a 10-foot tall human with her back legs slightly spread. Okay, now hold still for 1 second. In a short period of time, Lil swaps out his standing clothing to his old Olympic basketball gear. His jersey is black and gold with the number 7 on the back, which is referencing the Mount 7, the overall story chapters, and my favorite number, and of course Z, my birthday number. This also applies to his shorts and shots. Shorts and shots. I mean socks. I got a typo. Blackie and Speed smiled and attracted this by Lil's look, but as Lil begins to dribble, the ladder halts him. Lil, just hold on for a second. Considering how large I am, if you're going for a dunk, there is no way you can go past me. From your perspective, you're going up against a monster with superpowers. And have you forgotten how fast we can move our limbs? Lil paused and think. He didn't immediately realize that his Speedy is an alter ego Queen Lassie, who herself is a monarch alien warrior with unmatched combat experience, agility rivaling his Super Saiyan 3 Light level 3 transformation, dexterity, and intelligence. There is no way for any NBA player to run past her huge paws without getting knocked down himself or stealing the basketball instantly. Even if he attempts to use level 1 form to boost his stats 50 times like that of SJ Super Saiyan 1, he is still run up against a wall, since Speedy herself is the fastest of the Super Eeveelutions, as she is based on a Jolteon, but he has one special move on his sleeve. You're right, Speedy. I can't get through if I play normally I can't get through if I try to play like I normally would. However, suddenly, Lil puts two fingers up on his forehead. Speedy eyes raised an eyebrow. As it appears he is using instant transmission technique to work himself to the rim, but time has slowed down for himself in the Super Eeveelution. Speedy's left ear flicked, and as she quickly turns around, still standing on two legs, she sees Lil in the air trying to dunk. Lil's warning sense trails over his head, which is his version of the Spidey sense. And when he takes a small peek, and when not she, that's actually he. I got a typo. When he takes a small peek to a Speedy from the corner of his eyes, smack. Bounce. Before he knows it, she knocks the ball off his right hand, and as he swings down to the rim, meaning that as he was dunking, she went. While he was coming down, she went, knocked the basketball off his hand. At that very moment, she knocks the ball right as he swings down to the rim, sending it flying a mile away towards the court's outside walls. Blackie being snickering like this, as she knows this would happen with any of the group, even Sunshine, which is Queen Lassie's Eevee counterpart. When Lil comes down, he exhales in disbelief. Jeez. Speedy walks up in front of Lil to hug and kiss him before Blackie approaches as well. Speedy, in Queen Lassie's voice, I mean she's in Queen Lassie's using Queen Lassie's mind, because we gotta remember all the Supermen are technically Queen Lassie herself. Isn't reincarnated also either, so they're able to speak as her if they want it. That was a nice try, Little, but come on, it's me. You know you can't score a basket with your Queen White no matter how fast you move. But what? Never mind. You win. Don't fear the scares, Little. Be grateful Queen Duchess didn't see that. Forget Duchess. I'd rather not be humiliated in front of Crystal and Sylvia. You know how those two like to troll me as much as I love them. Speaking of Sylvia, though, I wondered, hey, will you two find bring her to me? Sure, I will get for you, Little. As Blackie has to search for Sylvia, the internal love Sylvia counterpart, Lil walks to a small room he stores his basketballs. He then comes back with a car on 10 of them. What's this, Lil? You know Sylvians use their ribbons to grab throw things, right? I am curious at how Sylvia would do a 3-point shootout. Oh, I think she will dominate it. I think so too. Let's see when she comes. Which is hard for you, dunk or 3-point? 3-point shots are more difficult. Although I am very skilled at aiming, at least with weapons, which is of course it's always a little tricky knowing when to throw the ball at the right time in right angle. Lil picks up the basketball and throws it to the basket with one hand while staying on the 3-point line. Swish! Somehow, it was a successful shot. Speed looks at Lil with an amused expression. He shrugs his shoulders. Well, guess you call it lucky then. The door of the indoor basketball court opens as Sylvia arrives with Blackie. As expected, as soon as she set her eyes on Lil, the giant Sylvian-like person comes running toward her for a hug. Lil! Hey, Sylvia. The two embrace. What's up, Lil? You're playing basketball? Do you need time for something? Yeah, I want you to play with me for a minute. Shoot these 10 basketballs from the 10-point line as fast but carefully as you can with your ribbon feelers. But Lil, as you know, none of us ever play basketball. But I will try for you. Go for it. Lil walks to the side and pulls out his phone to record the Super Eeveelution, while Speedy and Blackie quietly look at their counterpart. This is going to be good. As Sylvia picks up the 4 basketballs with her feelers, she pauses for a moment, and then, at lightning speed, she begins to rapidly throw the balls to the basket, one by one. In In less than 2 seconds, all 10 shots by Sylvia are successful. Why am I not surprised?
I did it!
Alright, Sylvia, that was a incredible display.
High five!
Sylvia, whom gives multiple hand fights with her feels with Little. Lacking impressed, walked the speed and the two whispered. I think Little got it on video. Maybe we should tell our original self about this. Good idea. The Umbreon and Jolteon aliens left the court and head to the main area of the mansion, which is upstairs, the main floor. But as they're walking in this direction, Crystal, the Jolly Vaporeon alter ego, which of course based on the Eeveelution Squad and Crystal, of course, just like Sylvan, the Jolly Vaporeon alter ego suddenly appears. Hey, Speedy and Blackie, where's Sylvia? She's with Little in the basement, in the basketball court.
Okay, thanks.
Soon after, Crystal arrives with Sylvia dancing with Little. Huh?
Hey, Crystal. Hey, what did I miss?
Your bestie here managed to shoot 10 3-point shots in a very short period of time, and all of them nailed it.
Really? But I kind of cheated. But Little told me to use my feelers rather than my paws.
Because if I let you use your paws, you almost certainly pop the balls like a balloon.
Come on, Little. You seen us eat with a spoon. You seen us eat with a spoon without bending it when we eat dinner. Too bad I missed it.
Don't worry, I got it on video. Laser calling on his phone.
Oh, wow!
It's spectacular, isn't it? She makes any professional NBA look nothing. Since it's just TV here, Little, why don't you show us your basketball skills since you're just in sports clothing? Sure. For the next 5 minutes, Little plays solo basketball for Crystal and Sylvia by showing off his shooting skills and incredible dunking. Then the two join him in a quick game to stop him from reaching the basket. But due to the massive size and long reach of the Vaporeon and still like persons who are on defense, even if Little tries to completely imitate Michael Jordan, he finds it very hard to get around him and not risk having the ball taken from the steal. He tries to shoot, but Crystal lifts her front body and catches the ball with one paw. With two failed attempts by the seedlings today, Little makes a bold decision. Removing this jersey and the shoes, huh? Alright, all bets are off. Crystal, pass me the ball.
Little, what are you doing?
Those eyes suddenly glow in a stark blue color. Try to catch the ball now. Whoosh! Abruptly, Little begins to move at something like wild speeds, catching Crystal and Sylvia by surprise and seemingly vanishes. But the two reacted in their warrior looks as their instincts are activated. Oh no, you don't, Little! It appears that Little is using the raw speed of his SSJ2, Super Saiyan 2, Light form, level 2. Super Saiyan SSJ2 Light level 2 form, without actually transforming, making itself 100 times faster than normal. But Crystal and Sylvia, being reincarnation of Queen Lassie, are no strangers to situations like this, and they also start moving just as fast. To the human eye, the basketball court's shiny wooden floor is filled with rushes of wind and rapid pounding of the footsteps, but nothing appears to be clearly visible. When time is slowed, Little is generally running and jumping with the basketball in hand and performing zigzags at lightning agility, which is illegal, and the Super Eeveelutions are trying to block or catch him. Little then goes for a powerful Jordan-style dunk. But as soon as he leapt into the air with his legs fully out, both Crystal and Sylvia saw their chance and reached up to grab him. With his right arm aggressively swinging down, Little's hand touched the rim and the ball finally made a successful shot. But at that instant, he suddenly felt an unimaginably strong pull in his body and his giant blue and pink paws insert around him entirely. Oh, immediately, Little knew what was going to happen and squinted his eyes. Crack! The entire backboard and rim breaks apart and completely is pulled down like a rag doll. And hundreds of broken glass shards are falling around himself. Crystal and Sylvia, who were the last two, are forced to let go. When the dust settles, Lil gets up in pain, and the siblings react in surprise. Quickly they come to his aid, as fragments of glass had cut his head and arms.
Oh, Little, are you alright? We're sorry.
You two are paying for this damage. I forgive you, but why do you have to pull me down like that?
This is kind of your fault, because you suddenly decided to do this reckless move to play illegally.
You're right. I've gotten frustrated. Let's call for today. Until I get this all fixed, this court is closed. Later, as Little in his room, Little is in his room typing his computer, explaining the events to his fellow Pokemon champion friends, Cynthia, Ives, and Diantha, telling who are the champions of Sinnoh, Unova, and Kalos, by the way, telling how it is nearly impossible to play basketball with the evolution like alien monarch warriors. They each responded with surprise, and Iris then asked maybe he should try with her own real Pokemon to see any differences. Little laughs in their face, as he rather does racing, which is what he does best in any type of sport, being the former 7-time champion. And that's the end of that story. If you guys enjoyed that one, please give me a like and subscribe. Maybe I might do more if possible. So that's an example of my stories in DeviantArt and how I make stories. So you understand, it's more than just art. So there you go. See you next time.